Hey there guys, welcome to another action figure review, and today we're just going to be looking at this 2-pack of figures from the Marvel Legends series, Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest Wave. Yes, we're looking at Marvel's Black Knight and Marvel's Sersi. And I do not know why they constantly say Marvel in front of their names, but pretty much these are two Avengers members, as clearly stated in the packaging. I do not own any previous versions of these figures, so I thought it would be a good time to own them. Love the artwork on the side, very 90-ish. Of course, you also have profile shots of the actual action figures inside. Maybe it's a render. It could possibly be a render now that I think about it. But yeah, I like the packaging on this. Looks pretty awesome. Don't know much about the characters. I mean, I know Black Knight was a villain at first, and then he became an Avenger member. And to be quite honest, he's never been one of the more famous Avengers members. Um, you know, Obviously that's why he didn't get included in first Avengers movies, but I mean, eventually he did make it into the MCU, right? Yeah, he did, right? Yeah, okay. See, that's how forgettable he is. But yeah. Other than that, like the looks of them. Decided to get the figures, henceforth and whatnot. So let's crack them open and yeah, review them. Of course, windowless packaging, so it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while before we actually get to windowed packaging on figures. Ooh, the sword fell out. The sword fell out. It actually looks pretty nicely sculpted. I do say so myself. And can't be more accessories right here on this baggie. So yeah, let's take a look at these figures. So obviously this is Sersi right here. Black Knight is right here, and there's nothing else. So yeah, let's kick it right off with Senior Black Knight. And right off the bat, looks like a really cool figure. I actually like how this is painted like a gunmetal silver. Gunmetal, actually, like just gunmetal color. Double jointed, of course. Pinned legs on the side, as you can see right there. They're pinned legs, so not completely pinless body on this guy, even pinned on right here on the elbows. So not a completely new sculpt for this guy. I do not believe he's gonna be on a Vulcan body now that I think about it. Not even butterfly joints. So this isn't this is a pretty old buck to use on this figure. I do not know which buck he's actually using though, but yeah, it's okay. Might be a Loki figure. I feel like it's probably based off of like the retro card Loki. I just have that feeling that that's where the retro carded Loki, or like that Thor wave comic version of Loki. I think that's where that body comes from. The boots, I don't know, something about the boots, and maybe even the chainmail legs tell me that about him. Besides that, though, bicep cut, double jointed elbows, no wrist. Like I would figure the glove would rotate as well, but it does not. It does not. It's only wrist rotation right here, and of course a hinge. Ditto right here. So this is stationary right there. Double jointed, bicep cut, of course. No butterfly joint whatsoever. And the jacket does impede a bit on the crunching motion. Does have a waist cut though, so I am appreciative of the fact that he actually has a waist cut. So that's good. Can actually look up pretty well and can look down pretty well. So there you go. Cannot do the splits that well though, but then again, he why would you want a Black Knight to do the splits, right? Double jointed knees, thigh cut, and yeah, like I guess the way it's sculpted, like it does get in the way of his articulation. Boot cut, boot cut, hinge, of course, for up and down, and pivot, rocker, all good. And nicely painted helmet. The gold is very apparent in the light. His logo is painted well as well. As well. I shouldn't be repeating myself that much. I can't speak of any deformities or anything wrong with the figure or any paint mishaps. So he is pretty solid right then and there. I'm pretty sure that each baggie are their accessories. And as shown, he's only going to come with gloves, alternate hands. So I'm pretty sure these are the alternate hands he comes with. Right there, fisted hand and another hand to hold the sword. You could hold it on either hand. And let's take a good look at that sword right here. Bam. I like it. I like the coloring on it. I like the clear plastic look to it. I don't know if it's Excalibur. Is it Excalibur? No, I think that's Captain Britain's sword, right? And then Nightcrawler had it. So that's it right there. Pretty good, if I do say so myself. Okay, figure. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. And so he's okay. But to be quite honest, I didn't get him for the Black Knight. I actually got him because of the Sersi figure. She had a really nice, unique look. Hence why I decided to get her. Just like these boots. They look pretty cool. And they're double jointed. But guess what? She also has pins. At least she has pin legs. Her upper body is actually pinless. So that's pretty gnarly right there. The head sculpt on her is gorgeous though. I don't know, man. Hasbro has been stepping their game up concerning female heads. So that's pretty good. Of course, this long hair is going to definitely mess with her movement, and she's only going to be able to turn side to side and not look up or down that much. Paint job wise, though, looks pretty clean. She cannot do the splits either, though. So that's something. Of course, we have wrist rotation, hinge for up and down movement, elbow cut, because I guess you can't do the jacket, and single jointed elbows. Oh my, single jointed elbows. Yeesh, not good. No bueno, no bueno. Does it? Oh, and look, and if you actually stretch this out, you could actually see some bare skin. So, oh, yeah. The more I'm looking at this figure, the worse it gets. See, like you could see, like you could definitely see like a lot of like skin, and not in the good way, you know. So yeah, oof. I really wanted to like this figure. Diaphragm joint for the movements on her chest. No cut whatsoever on her torso. Thigh cut, double jointed, no boot cut, hinge on the foot. Rocker. I don't even think it's gonna have a rocker. Oh, I don't think she has a rocker. Oh man. Oh, not even an ankle rocker. Oh man, I really wanted to like this figure. I really wanted to like her, but oh man, they're not. Let's see what she comes with. She does come with two fisted hands because she actually has some open hands, and I don't know why all female figures have to have like that, you know, like that Wanda Magic Blast hand. This one right here, like that. Yeah. You know, I'm surprised she's showing as much skin as she is. To be quite honest, I would figure Hasbro would be more kind of reserved, especially since they usually do not have female figures show that much skin. They try to figure out a way to censor it and cover it up, you know. So I'm shocked she actually comes with all that. And here are her two fisted hands. You know, like I don't think a She-Hulk would be showing this. A She-Hulk figure would be showing this much skin. It would probably be like painted up to like right here. You know, yeah. And of course, she has like these flame effects, which are pretty cool. And of course, I think I don't know if it's gonna be only for the fisted hands. I think it's only fisted hands that are gonna fit this. So like that, or maybe actually, I think it might be these hands that fit these things right here. Whoa! Almost tipped that over. Almost tipped that over, but it didn't. Okay, let's swap it out for one of the fisted hands. For the appropriately fisted hand, I should say. Oh yeah, and there you go. See, that's how it's a perfect fit right there. And yeah, paint job wise, it's pretty clean. I can't see any bad marks whatsoever, except for this right here. Except for, yeah. Oh man. Oh man. I really wanted to like her. I really wanted to like her, and I really wanted to give her a high score. I mean, the sculpting right like here, it's pretty, it's perfect. I like it, but then you start looking at the little deficiencies, and then you see that she's lacking a bit in articulation, and it would be wrong, you know. The fact that it's a great sculpt and I actually like how she looks saves it from being anything lower than a 7, but I cannot give her anything higher than a 7. So looks like both figures are gonna get 7s, and you know what? And even out of these two, I think I still prefer the Sersi figure. So that's just my pick on that, my opinion on that. So yeah, that pretty much does it for this quick action figure 2-pack review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. 7s all around. Yeah, I wish they would have done something more with her. This guy is generic as can be, in all honesty. Nothing innovative to his sculpt, and she would have just had a little bit of more articulation. She would have been a great figure, my opinion. That's it. Thanks guys for watching. Peace and love like always, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Lates.